Hey guys, Chad here. I want to touch base on something real quick. I did a 15-inch rear conversion on the Camaro, and I also did aerospace brakes on the front. So within doing so, I had all four calibers off the car. Well, I ended up having to bleed the whole brake system, get all the air out. Took the car out for a nice cruise, and the clutch had a tendency now and then to stick to the floor, and I had to reach down and grab it and pull it back up. So I figured there was probably air inside the clutch system because it shares the same reservoir as the brake system. So your master cylinder for your brakes also supplies brake fluid for your hydraulic clutch. So I crawled underneath the car, and obviously I cannot get to the bleeder on the tranny. I did some research where it was. It's actually in between the floor and the transmission, and for the love of me, I can't get to it. So I've used vacuum setups on coolant systems to bleed the air out of a coolant system. So I was like, all right, maybe I could try this on this clutch setup. So what I did, I went to the parts store and I bought a cheap aftermarket cap for the master cylinder, and I got a barb fitting which had a nut on the other end. So I ended up drilling a hole through, got a rubber washer, bolted it. Well, there was a rubber inner piece to this. Well, when I put it on and tried to build a vacuum, it didn't want to hold too well, so I ripped it out and ended up layering duct tape until I had to force this on here and twist it, which ended up giving me a really good seal. So I have a vacuum pump here, and I ended up hooking the rubber line up to here, and I pumped it up to 20 inches of vacuum. So I went inside the car and I pressed down on the clutch pedal. So in doing so, obviously the clutch pedal stuck completely to the floor. Come back out, and I was like, all right. So with the vacuum, it would have sucked all the fluid up and hopefully get the air out also. So I let it sit, I don't know, maybe 3-4 minutes at 20 inches of vacuum. Then I took the vacuum off, put the regular cap back on. I went inside, pulled up on the clutch pedal, pumped it a couple times, and it is really nice and stiff. Now, also, I will let you know, in doing this, you will suck in all your calibers. So all the pistons on your calibers are going to suck in also. So once you're done doing this, FYI, pump the brake pedal a few times until you got your brake pedal back before you jump in the car and pull out of your garage or your driveway and you end up running into something because you don't have no brakes. But it seemed to work well. The clutch is not sticking to the floor anymore. I think I got all the fluid out, and it literally maybe cost me, I owned a pump, so for the fitting and the cap, I think it was like $12 or something like that. So easy way to bleed the system for anybody who has a manual car, change out your brakes or whatever you may do, and you end up getting air in your clutch system. This way was simple, easy, and it worked for me. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this videos. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my page. I will go over the engine. The car has been done for a while. I haven't done a video on it. I've done a lot else to the car. The car's got a roll bar in it. It's got one racing seat. It's going to get another one put in here soon. So I will be making some more videos. All right, I hope this helps you guys out. Have a good day.